Good day, everyone. I am Anna Lubayok, and I am here at Alegres Cafe and Restaurant. And today we're going to meet a very special guest for our interview. So come join me. Hi, everyone. I am here with me, Mom Nessie Gawahan. So, hi, Mom. Say hi to the camera. So, Mom, can you tell us more about yourself?
Uh, I'm Janessa Gawan, living in Daylayan, 30 years old. I'm from Kuwait for about 3 years.
So you worked at Kuwait for 3 long years. So what was your work back then?
I am a domestic worker
Okay, so before, what forced you to do that decision? So what made you think that you wanna go to Kuwait and work there as a domestic helper?
because I'm the second eldest of the family, and then I support my younger sisters and brother in their schooling.
Ah, okay. So you were a breadwinner back then. So, ma'am, I have few questions here, and just feel free to answer it. Okay, so, ma'am, with all the countries in the world, why did you choose Kuwait to um, get job there?
Pili lang akong Kuwait kay gusto na ako nga mag-try of new culture and beliefs. Then, sa kay airplane.
Ah, okay. So, were you nervous back then when you're still preparing for your documents, when you're still packing? Ikulbaan ba ka nga kanang mo abroad na gid ka, or were you excited?
O, kulba kayo kay first time mag-abroad is so kulba. Then, ako na po isa nag-flight pa Manila to Kuwait at to kayo.
Okay. So, with we all know that the culture of Kuwait is far different from what we practiced here in the Philippines. So, my question is, were you able to adapt to the culture of the country where you worked, and how and what adjustment did you make?
Yes, I was able to adapt the culture and the culture of the country where I work in Kuwait for 3 years. As an employee in the house, we use loose uniforms because their culture don't allow us to use fitted dress and shorts. Women there wear long dress. Tawag na nila nga abaya or kanang black nga color ganing a dress. Then at first, I'm comfortable with wearing those uniforms because it's so big. Later on, after how many months or years, na okay raman di ay kay mag-uniform magyud ang kuan dito magtrabaho. Dayon ilang pagkaon po din kay kubos. Dili siya lami tabang. Pero naana daw kadugayan. Then usahay po di paluto mig kanang Arab ay kanang Filipino foods. And then kung magkuan sila Ramadan, good for 1 month man na. So kapoy gid kay siya kay everyday party. Then usahay po sa uban mi nga balay magkuan mag-adto. Then bilar kay kuan kanang alas 6 man sila magkaon sugod sa hapon, then wala sila ka mga paniudto. Then kutob sila mga 12 sa midnight. So magtrabaho mi kuan na gyud late kayo. Matulog mi mga 4 to 5 hours lang siguro sa kuan gabi.
Okay, so were there any culture shock, ma'am?
Kay mabaguhan bet kay diri like bet tong kuan kanang naandan kay sa dito.
But you easily adopted it, or kanang ano gid siya og time para ma-adapt nimo na nga cultures nila?
It takes time gyapon kay kuan ba mabaguhan gid ka dayon sa ilang pagkaon ug kanang sa ilang language.
So, ma'am, what are the culturally appropriate terms and language registers in the country?
In Middle East country, they use Arabic language and English.
Arabic language. So, were you easy? Were you easily to know the language, to talk using the language? Dali ra ba nimo na acquire na nga language, man?
Dugay gyud kay abtan bag pila ka months ay ako nakabalog ka ng Arabic. Bisan pag nag-training mi sa Manila sa OWA.
Okay, so when we say kanang appropriate common terms. So what are the kanang common terms dito ma'am kanang sa mga like when you say good morning sa inyohang amo, when you say good evening, hi, hello. So unsa imong mga nadumduman na inga na nga Arabic words of that words.
They call their father as Baba and their mothers as Mama. And then the greetings are Salam or Assalamu alaikum. And in return, they say Wa alaikum salam. And then they don't like some body language and gestures. For example, we sit in number 4 or approve sign, then burping while eating, talking to them while they pray or sala. Ang pray mo dito kay ilang tawag kay sala. Then because this may have different meanings or seen as rude to them. And also if they see us wet, like karong basa atong book, kanagikan pa tag naligo. Most of the boys having bad intentions, it may have another meaning for them because they want to make love with their wives.
Oh, okay. So, daghan gid kay siya og kalainan kay when kanang when we sit you like this, like kanang naka number 4 ka, naka number 4 so murag normal ra siya, di ba? So dito di ay is lahi. And also kanang ano sa kanang basa og buhok so bawal gid di ay so nagyapon siya kanang similarities ma'am sa kanang Thailand. So dili di gyapon kay sila ga use og English language.
Ang sa uban na katong mga naka-eskwela gyud sa ako ang employer man gud kay kuan siya Egyptian. Ang tawag sa iya kay Big Mama kay dako man kay siya then kuan anong wala daw siya kay eskwela kung tarong sa una kay sa ilang time sa Egypt mga lalaki ra kasagad ang ipa-eskwela gyud dili mga babae kay dila sa balay.
Okay, so unsa ninyo pag-communicate kung kanang pero paka-story siya English like gamay or something?
Gamay lang gid kayo nga English pero ipa-translate na ko itong iyang mga ano.
So na siya kanang mga anak. So dito mo mag-communicate. Okay, so wala gid siya kanang unsa tawag ani nga way of communication kanang diretso nga communication like more linear like kanang I send a kanang message and then you receive so dili nga na more na translator something like that. So kanang wala pod ka naglisod ma'am to kanang like what if wala iyang anak sa inyohang place and kamo ra duha na bilin so kanang gisugo kaniya kanang naglisod baka nga kanang unsa na pagsabot something nga na nga knowing nga kanang lahi atong language sa ilaha and inga na naglisod baka.
Ang lisod yun kay kuan kanang sign language lang gid niya. Action na niya iyang isugo kung wala iyang mga anak.
Okay, so sign language. Okay, so how did you learn or acquire these terms or expectations back then? So unsa nimo ma'am?
Well, I learned these terms of expectation during our trainings in Manila. Kaysa PDOS, then sa OWA, then napoy kuan sa TESDA. They teach us what could be the possible life in another country as an employees.
Oh, so naaday ka ng training before ka nang nilupad dito sa Kuwait. And kanang unsa nimo pagkuan ma'am pag kanang tuon ilahang language were there any kanang further studies or kanang nag research ka about so on and so forth their cultures traditions and something like that like especially nga imong giingon nga ang kanang naay mga kanang hidden or other meaning ang kanang imong mga gestures imong mga nilihukan and whatsoever yun sa nimo ma'am.
Naisa OWA sa kanang Arabic language training then ingnan midaan dito kung sa ilang mga kuan dito mga culture.
Okay, so my next question is what was your most challenging experience in communicating with people there? Your especially sa imuhang kanang amo, giun sa nimo pag-communicate sa ilaha. What was your most challenging experience?
My most challenging experience in communicating with people from other culture is that they have their own language. And then when I was working as a domestic worker in Kuwait, Middle East, they use Arabic language. First time nga gitawag ko sa aking employer, dayon ko dili ko makasabot gid sa iyang pang istorya kay mag-Arabic mo siya.
Mag-Arabic gid siya. So that was your most challenging kanang experience in communicating with them. So, but later on, ma'am, nakuan ra ba na nimo siya na develop ra nimo siya na naka-cope ra ka ana nga mga challenges nimo, and what did you do to nga kanang kuan para ma unsa taga na ma okay na nimo, malampasan na nimo nga mga challenges sa imong kinabuhi?
Nag-research po, nag-study sa mga kuan din. Nami gipalit nga libro po ikan sa OWA. Na dito Arabic translate into English.
So kanang naaday libro di ay, so di ba sa tong phone is maka-translate man ta, were you able to use your phone nga kanang para ma-translate siya or dili mo tugtan?
So usahay lang kay dili man gid may permi ipagamit og cellphone while working.
I guess that's it, ma'am. Thank you gid kaayo. Thank you so much for kanang accommodating us, for being with us today. And daghan gid kayong salamat.
Welcome po, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you kaayo and God bless gid kaayo, ma'am.